Hi, you guys. I'm here because I'm going to be doing a decoupage on a candle. Let me show you the things that I'm going to be working with. This is Christmas, a gingerbread candle. Okay? So, let me start out and show you this napkin. See this napkin here? With the gingerbread and the candy, the tree and the cookies. This is what I'm going to be using to put on one of these Dollar Tree candles. And I have taken this candle and I put a layer of Mod Podge on it. And this is what I used. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to put some of this chalk paint on it. This is Cashew acrylic paint, chalk Waverly brand. Okay. Now this is something I already had on hand. And if you want to do this project, hopefully you can find it. I did buy this a while ago at Walmart. Okay. And I'm going to be using these Dollar Tree little sponges here. I'm also going to need some type of plastic wrap. So you need some type of plastic wrap if you're going to be doing this project. And you'll need some kind of little cloth, which I have here, a wet cloth if I need to wipe anything off or not. Okay. Okay. I have taken all these here pieces. I'm blowing it around. I have taken all the little pieces off of the napkin and tore them out. And this will take a lot of patience. Now, I like to tear mine out because I like it to look like that. Okay, here's like a sample of like the little gingerbread that I tore out. Okay, and I tore them all out. And the tree. And you just tear them out. You got to go ahead and remove the layer on the napkin. There's a white layer that you have to move. And let me see if I can, let me show you one more piece and then I'm going to show you the napkin again. Okay, this is for beginners, somebody who has never done this before. Very basic. Okay, now let me get a napkin out of here so I can show it to you. Okay, here's this napkin, okay? Let me move this before I mess them all up. It took me a while to get them in the order that I wanted them in. Okay, here's this napkin, all right? Now you open your napkin out, and every napkin is going to be different. Every napkin, some napkins are easy, some napkins are hard to do. But I just start over here in a corner like this. See, this one was easy. See, you pull this white layer off. I'm not going to pull it off because I'm not getting ready to use this napkin right now. Okay, you pull that completely off. Some napkins may have 2 layers on them, so check it and make sure. Okay, and then when I pulled off that white layer, this is what I came out with. Just the whole, like the napkin part, just the white layer. That you want to take this off, okay? Now, you do that before you start tearing these pieces out. Okay, you tear that off, that white part off first, then you're going to start tearing your pieces off. And what I do is I just put my thumb where I want to save, and then I start tearing, and then I just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's what I do to tear my pieces out. It takes a lot of patience, but you know, you can tear them out anyway. If you want a lot of background from the napkin on there, you could leave that. If you want less on there, it depends on where you put your thumb at. That's how I do mine. Now, there are many other ways, and other people do it other ways. This is how I'm showing you the way I do it, okay? So, let's get started. Okay, I have got a paper plate here, and I have this paint, and I'm going to be putting it on here. And you don't want to put too much because you don't want to be wasteful, so you don't know how much you're going to need. So it's better to put a little bit and then get more. At least that's what I do because I'm trying to be economical. And then I'm just going to take my candle. And I got to clean that finger off. So that's why your rag comes in handy. And I got the glove. I don't know if I'm going to want the glove on or not, y'all, to be honest. Sometimes the glove makes it kind of hard to do stuff. But I'm going to try to see because I had put some lotion on my hand. And I need to not have that lotion coming off on here. I don't know if it would or not, but I don't want it to. Okay. You know, and if you wanted to, you would maybe not even need to paint these candles. You know, they look good enough to me if you don't want to paint it. You could just, if you get this color paint that I got, Mod Podge, just get the glossy kind if you want a little gloss, or you can get the matte kind if you don't want the gloss. Okay, and just go from there. Just don't paint it. Okay, it's kind of hard to hold this up and do this last part, but I'm going to try here. And let's see. I'm going to move this over so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting my finger inside of where the light part is and just holding it like that. Okay. I just think if I painted it, it just looks more finished to me. Because, you know, these candles have the layer of wax on it. And then I'm just going to go around. I wasn't going to go around this top part, but I think I'm going to go around it. I'll just go around this top part so it can be the same color. But you don't want to go down into the candle. Okay? All right, so, and then I'm just going to let this dry for about 30 minutes. Okay? And then I'll be back and let me see. I can't hold it up and show you. I cannot hold it up and show you. Sorry about that. But I cannot. I'm just making sure my brush strokes around there are even looking. But if I try to lift this up, it'll ruin it. So there it is. But I'll come back and show you when it's all dry. And I got another candle to do, so that's why I put that much on there. So I'm going to do that one off camera, okay? Now I'm trying to get these gloves off. Okay, here is my candle that I painted it, and then I put some glossy Mod Podge on it. Now, one thing I would say to you, I don't think you have to paint this candle, but I would definitely say put the Mod Podge on it. You know, so everything will have a good place to adhere to. Okay. So I've already done one, and I'll show you that at the end, but we're going to go through this one. And I'm telling you, this is some work on here with these pieces. This is some work. I'm going to shake this up. because the bigger pieces go on kind of okay, at least the first time, but each time is different. But the smaller ones, I had a workout. Oop, I think I poured way too much in there. So anyway, we're going to start out here. I'm going to put the gingerbread man on first, because I think putting the gingerbread on first kind of gives you the spacing for everything else. Okay, so I'm going to put some stuff here. This is Mod Podge, the glossy. And I'm using the glossy because that's what I did use on the first one. And it's hard for me to do this with the camera, but I'll turn it around and show you, because just the nature of it. I got to try to get this straight, so I have to be looking at it. And that's one of the problems I found when I was doing it, is getting it straight, okay? So some stuff didn't come out quite as straight as I wanted. So if you do this, or something similar to this, you may find that that is the case. Don't worry about it, keep going. So I'm just gonna get some in here. I put too much on that plate, and so now I got too much going in here. Now see right there, I got a little spot. I'm gonna see if I can, where it tore a little bit. I think it was like that when I put it on here. Because sometimes when you're dealing with little that's the way it's looking so far. Some napkins tear, work with easy, some don't. Now I found that this one, now I'm going to try to line this up and switch it over on this side and put another one on this side, okay? I'm going to see if I can do it like this so you could see as I'm doing it, or not. Okay, because I'm going to definitely have to turn it around to make sure that it's straight. Okay, I got to turn it around and look at it and make sure that, let's see where that one was. This one's down a little too low. Let's put it right about there. And one of the things when I was doing it the first time that I found was I found I had all kind of issues, to be honest. I thought this one was a little more involved, placing everything how I want it. But I think it's going to definitely be worth it. Because when you got to be careful, that's what I was going to say. You got to be careful because you got wet pieces and you still working on the candle and you got wet pieces on here. So you have to keep that in mind. It ain't like you put something on here and let it dry. At least that's not how I'm doing it. You know, let it dry and come back when it's dried and do something else. What happened here is that, okay, that's it on that side. And I see I got something sticking up over here. So what I'm going to do is I always keep a little toothpick here. And I'm going to take this toothpick and put some right down in there, in that spot. I'm just trying to make sure you can see. Okay. I hate to get finished and then look and see that you couldn't see. And then the bottom part looks like I have something sticking up here. So I'm just putting that toothpick on it. And I have to remember that not to pull on this. Just dab. Pulling, you'll tear it, you'll mess it up. You have to dab. Okay. All right. So let me turn that around because I got to see it, y'all. I got to see if there's anything that I need to fix or try to push down more or something like that. Okay. All right. Okay, that little piece over there keeps sticking up. I don't know why. Why is this sticking up? I put some on here, and that should be going down. All right. I got that on that side. Okay. And then we're going to switch it around. Got to handle it easy. And this is the other side. Okay. Now, when you look at it sideways, you can see if you got any pieces sticking up or anything. And I just want to make sure that that's down. Okay. Just want to put a little bit. I don't think you should put any more on here all over the whole piece because one time I had something and it bled. So you got to be careful. Once it's on there, try to leave it alone. So I'm trying hard, but I got a little piece here that's sticking up. What's that little piece sticking up right here? I'm trying to get that back over where it belongs. So I think I have to leave it alone. Okay, now I got to wipe my hands off. Because one thing, here it is. Here it is. See it? And what I wanted to tell you about the painting, I forgot to tell you that part. When I painted it, and I did around the top with paint, it had a little bit of paint in here that didn't look good. So I took a little sandpaper and just sanded that off in there very gently, okay? Okay, so we got the 2 gingerbread men on there. And now what I'm going to put on next is the candy, okay? And so I got to be careful. And I think, let's see. I'm trying to find the center spot here. Because I need to put that candy in the center of these. And when I'm saying the center, I mean between this gingerbread and that gingerbread. So it's kind of centered. So it looks a little better. I'm just wiping my hands off. I had sticky stuff on my hands. You have to keep wiping your hands because if you don't keep wiping your hands, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to try this. Putting it on the toothpick. I'm going to try putting it on the toothpick rather than that brush or that sponge. I'm going to try the toothpick. And then, because the sponge is just putting a little bit too much to me. And that's my own fault. Okay, so then I'm just going to do that. Okay. And then let me try to turn that so you can see it good. Okay, that's the first one on there. And then I want to put another one about maybe right there. I'm just picking one up. Y'all can't see it, but I'm picking one up. Like, I'm trying to have to kind of turn it toward me so that I can see where it's going. Okay. I'm going to try to toothpick again. Let's get this tip in right here. All right. And then just you're going from the inside out, hopefully. And hopefully you don't tear it or do it too much. Okay. So that's what it looks like with the two. And then I have put another one on here. Let's see. Try to line it up. I'm trying to pick one up, y'all. Oop, I dropped it. Try to pick one up. And I'm sure if you have a tool, like you're a crafter and you have a tool, there is a tool where you can pick stuff up, might make it better for you. I don't have that tool, but I do know that there is a tool where you pick up stuff to put on cards and stuff like that, because I do make cards sometimes. So I'm just trying to get it in the where I want it. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to put it down like that. All right. So that's what that side is looking like. And I have those on that side. Now I need to put, let's see how many I got over here. Okay, I'm going to wipe my hands off here because I don't want the stuff sticking to me and making me mess up. All right. So far that's what we have. Let me see, can I grab this around here to show you? You got the gingerbread man, and then on the side you got the candy. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this side, right across from that side, and try to center it in there like I did that one. So try to find a eyeball it and center one in there. I'm trying to pick one up. That's what I'm doing. They're hard to pick up. They're very delicate. Now let me see if that looks kind of centered. Look like I need to move it a little this way. Okay, that looks okay. Now, I'm just going to use the toothpick The toothpick I like it better because the simple fact I had too much, I put too much in here in this plate, and so now my brushes got too much on it. And so then I'm just gonna tap it down, tap, tap, tap. All right, so that one's down. And I'm just looking to the side. You have to kind of look at it off, you know, to see if you got anything sticking up. Because sometimes looking straight on, you don't see it. Okay, so then I'm going to put another one right here. And let's see. I have to turn it a little bit to make sure that I'm doing it and it's looking okay to me. Okay. And then I forgot to do the toothpick over there, see? So that side didn't get a lot. But we'll see how that does. Because it don't have the toothpick over there. I'll just lift it up gently and put some more in there. Also the same thing on the bottom. Put some in there. All right, now see that little red right there? I don't know if you can see that, but that's part of something that was torn off. And that little red piece is going to show up on here if I don't get it off. But I did get it off. Okay. And then just tap those areas down that I just did. Okay. All right, so that's what you have. The two of them on there, and I'm going to add one more. Right. Oh, see how it stuck to my finger? Oh, that's why I told you got to keep wiping your finger off. I'm wiping my finger off here on the side. All right, let's try this again. All right, now I'm going to do the toothpick. In here. And over here. We'll do the bottom part. This side right here was sticking up a little bit. And let's see. Anywhere that I see that look like it's sticking up a little bit, I'm going to put some on that, okay? Okay, so there we go. We have the 3 on there, okay? So far we got the gingerbread boy, and then when you turn to the side, you got the 3, okay, on there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some gumdrops on here. And these gumdrops, I'm going to do a few on camera, and then I'm going to come back and show you them in there because they're going to take a while to do. So I'm going to start out with a green one. Put this green one on here because these are really hard. You can get them crooked in a minute. It don't take much and they'll be crooked. Yeah, see, that's crooked. All right, so I got to pull it over to me, y'all. Y'all might not be able to see it for a second. Okay, there it is. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see. All right, so then I'm going to put a little bit of this underneath here. And on this side. And then tap that down. Okay, see that? All right, so then I'm gonna put another one, but I'm gonna put this one on this side over here because I want to kind of have a line, and I'm gonna start out with the red one. I'm trying to get it. That's what I'm doing right now. It's hard to pick them up. So I got to pull it to me because I got to be able to see what I'm doing. I'll show you in a second. It's sticking to my finger. Okay. So I got to lower that some. That's why I'm going to do these off camera, but I just wanted to put a few in so you can see it. I want to pull that up because it's crooked. And that's where this gets tricky because you can't lay the candle down because you got wet stuff on here. So you could just let everything dry and then go to the next stage and let everything dry and go to the next stage. You could do it that way. All right. So it might not be perfect, but it's on here. I can't really tell. Let's see if it's, oh yeah, I got a little area here. I got to put some stuff in that area. Okay. Let's tap that back. All right. So I have this red one here on there. And I think it's looking cute. Really looking cute. And then I had the green one on the other side. Remember? Okay. So what I'm going to do now, because I'm not going to have you just watch, keep watching on me putting all these on here. I'm going to go ahead and fill this row in with these, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like, okay? Okay, here it is. I put them all along the bottom. Okay. So I did all along the bottom over there. And then you see I got the candy on the side. And then I have these on the, I'm trying to make sure I got them in there. Okay. Yeah, there they go. Now you can see them. And you see the gingerbread up at there. All right, so let me go ahead. I got to do the other side, all right? And we'll get back to you with that. Okay, so I got them all around the bottom. And I added up here at the top. See that going around the top? I added these here going around the top, alternating the color between red and green. Okay. So that's what I did. Now I'm going to add a few more of these gumdrops to it. And when I add these other gumdrops to it, then I'm going to come back and show you the finished product. Okay? Okay, here is the finished product. I am so happy with it. Oh my goodness, I love this. Wow. It came out better than I expected it to. I love the design, the way I put the stuff together. I love the napkin that I found, and the idea to do this, and it just came out beautiful. And that's that one. And then I had done another one, and here's this one. It just make me happy. And this gingerbread boy is so adorable. And I love these little gumdrops. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched it all the way through, thumbs up to you. Kudos. And also, go ahead, give me the thumbs up. Hey, you guys, this was more work than I thought it was going to be, but it turned out to be beautiful. And if you like it, comment below, let me know, or just come on and say hello. You check out my channel. I do a lot of decor, I do some DIYs, and I show some gardening stuff, decor in the garden. Okay, so come on, check it out, see if you like it. If you do, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Okay, and don't forget to hit the bell all the way up so that you won't miss any of my videos. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, each one of you who watch me all the time. I appreciate you. New subscribers, I appreciate you and welcome you. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.